Hey sweethearts, it's Nicolette Venus. Once again, tapping in. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, turn on all post notifications so you can be notified every time I upload. Okay, so in this video, I'll be talking about the ban on gender affirming care for teens. Okay, so girl, I came across this video of an elderly man, right? And he said something along the lines of that they want to ban gender affirming care for teens because they want them to be able to get married and have children, right? That is the reason why they are forcibly trying to ban teens from transitioning. So everything that I've been saying in previous videos has been accurate. Right? I literally been saying that they want trans adults to detransition to marry women and have children. They want trans teens to not be able to transition, right? To get married and have kids. So it has nothing to do with anything other than them being desperate to try to manipulate trans people into being what they want and to get married and have kids. I was thinking about this, you know, they all say, well, we're protecting the kids, we're protecting kids, right? And they love to parrot this one phrase, right? I'm talking about MAGA influencers, you know, people on social media. They love to parrot this one particular phrase. They say, well, they're not old enough for tattoos and they're not old enough to smoke cigarettes. So therefore, they are not old enough to medically transition, right? Which is the stupidest thing ever, because obviously they're transitioning with parental consent, right? The parents are there, the doctors are there, professionals. People need to mind their damn business and stop trying to raise other people's kids. They are complaining about that and saying they are not old enough, right? They say they can't get tattoos, they can't smoke, right? But when it pertains to 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds, right, in places like Texas and Tennessee, being placed into marriage and being statutory raped, they are quiet as a mouse. Really think about that. Analyze this. They say that these teens are not old enough to medically transition, but these teens are old enough to be raped, right? Literally, statutory raped. That right there tells you two things, right? It tells you two things. It tells you they don't give a damn about kids, and it tells you that they condone child diddlers. Ever since I've been studying MAGA and stuff, I've been learning that what they stand for, this is what MAGA consists of: child diddlers, cousin marriages, and bestiality. Yes, bestiality, girl. There are MAGA women having intercourse with their damn horses, having intercourse with their damn dogs, having intercourse with their damn pigs on some disgusting ass shit, right? People think, well, bestiality was just in the biblical days. No, they are still doing it. These people are sick. They are sick, right? So I already showed you that they don't give a rat's ass about the kids, right? Because the same way they can sign some documents to erase that law, right? They do it all the time, right? Trump literally signs documents, you know, taking away DEI, taking away civil rights protections when it pertains to employment, you know, banning trans women from sports, banning trans women from restrooms, right? Literally just constantly signing all these documents, erasing stuff so they can easily take away that, right? But they don't want to. Why are they so quiet about that if they care so much about the children, right? Now we're going to analyze this even further, right? So I'm going to explain how trying to prevent teens from transitioning is just going to cause more chaos, right? Okay, so I knew I was trans since the age of 5, right? Now, obviously, I didn't have a name to it because I didn't know what transgender was, but I just felt like a girl since I was 5, and I'm still obviously trans, right? So people that are truly trans, it never goes away. It's not a phase. It stays with you forever. So I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. These idiots that want to try to prevent teens from transitioning, they're going to force them to get married, have kids, and all that's going to happen, right? All that is going to happen is they are going to transition later in life. So now they're going to transition while they are married, while they have kids, and that woman is going to have to decide if she wants to stay with them or not. All they're going to do is create a lot of Caitlyn Jenner situations. No shade. That's all they're going to do. That's how stupid these people are. You cannot try to use manipulation tactics and control tactics and bully tactics and all this dumb shit to try to manipulate and control somebody into being what you think they should be. The most insane person is the person that thinks they know somebody outside of themselves better than that person knows themselves. Right? When you go to sleep at night, you're by yourself. When you're in your thoughts, you're by yourself. When you're going through depression, you're by yourself. Nobody knows you better than you know yourself. So for an outsider to say, oh, I know you better than you, they're freaking batshit crazy. They're crazy. So clearly they do not care about kids. So on top of that, not only will it make them transition later in life, it's going to make a lot of them have suicidal thoughts. Right? That is all you are doing. All you're doing is postponing someone's transition, and you're making them fall deeper into depression. That is all you are doing. So you're not helping anybody. If anything, a lot of things are going to be worse for you guys, right? Because she's going to have to decide, oh, do I want to stay with this person or do I want to have a divorce? You cannot force anybody to be somebody they're not. You cannot manipulate, control, use shame tactics, bully tactics to try to get them to marry someone and have children, right? And that speaks a lot about these, women and men that are so damn desperate that they're trying to get us to be with them. That's desperation right there. If your own people don't even like you, what the hell makes you think that we like you in that manner, right? So yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, thumbs it up, comment below, and subscribe for future content. Peace.